what's guys? It's so much time to some more of the Sun and Moon Show. This episode's called Killer Sun and Dark Sun Meets. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. We all been waiting for this one. So, which means dawn is meaning solstice. Ooh. I mean, I guess it was kind of like a similar thing with Nexus and Moon meeting. They're technically the same person, except one just became a psychopath and an emo. I mean, not like Moon was already emo, but the psychopathic emo. Look at this. Of course there's an ad. Yay. I just got done practicing to the Learner Show episode, yeah.
You're useless!
I didn't mean anything by it!
You can't do a simple thing I tell you to do. I tell you to turn on a light switch.
Wait, hold on. Is this what? Is this Solstice's backstory, or is it Dawn's?
And it's impossible.
Or is it Sun?
It was just a small mistake. I promise I'll do it next time. I promise.
Small mistake. Ooh.
Oh, please, I promise. You don't
Oh,
think
it's
you're gonna
Dawn's.
me?
It'd be better off with you dead.
What are you... Hello?
No.
What? Who are you, freak? Oh, that's quite a crass assessment. You can call me
No. That. Oh no, this is Solstice. This is Solstice, right? No.
KS. It's a pleasure to meet you.
KS? No.
Now, I
I'll
hear
call you Dawn.
you seem to have some problems going on with your son.
Ugh.
Yeah? What of it?
Oh, this is a different one.
You see, your son over there is quite scared, so I'll give you an opportunity to rectify your current actions. Ooh, a son trying to tell me what to do.
I mean, okay, hearing Moon laugh is kind of funny, not gonna lie. I don't know. I just like Moon's laughter. It's always funny. It's always
That's
funny.
impressive. I'm not just any son there you suffer but little half-wit. Excuse me.
Ooh.
I believe you heard me. You see, you'll be number 65.
What?
What's that supposed to mean? That's how many of you I've killed.
What?
You see, KS stands for killer, son. So let's add to the body count, shall we? You're certainly one of the weaker ones.
Oh gosh.
But Moon?
Oh, he's dead.
You killed him?
Yes, you're free. Free to do as you wish, free of his constant depraved comments. You're allowed to make mistakes, dear son. We all do. Moon's a jest. Intolerable.
I didn't want to kill him.
Not yet, but you would have. Sooner or later, he would have started physically beating you. And then you would have felt the rage boil over. I just cut to the chase.
He's insane.
Oh, a bit, probably. Go, have fun, enjoy your life.
He's not gonna have fun.
Get the police.
Why?
What are you gonna? What are the police gonna do to an animatronic besides like tase him or whatever?
I swear, some sons just can't accept the favor. Oh well. Now what to do with you? I could leave your body here and let it
Just
slowly-
please don't tell me you're gonna eat that one.
Eat? I don't eat them.
I suppose I'm too used to blood now.
You're the one that has that little
Just a
sanctuary.
blood moon?
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh,
I'm
no.
Keggs.
What are you actually planning? Let's just skip the pleasantries and move on to the actual
What's
nitty-gritty
the point
this
of a
whole
conversation
deal.
between sons without pleasantry?
I'm not exactly pleasant.
Neither
You know
am I.
what? Solstice, aka Dark Sun, whatever you want to call him. Solstice sounds a lot like Old Eclipse, doesn't he?
But we can still act like our original selves.
I'm afraid I'm long past that. Regardless,
Was my plan.
for whatever I am at this point, I have garnered quite a bit of power, knowledge, nearly infinite. I cannot seem to get a pin on you.
Yeah. Honestly, Dawn is worse than Solstice. I mean, we all know that Solstice just killed his moon, but Dawn's killing like, almost all of them.
What do you mean?
No. You showed up, started killing suns. Well, killing 4 suns, killing their moons, essentially.
Yes. Sometimes eclipses, but generally moons. Those are the ones I prefer.
Right. Yes, I understand that. But why go after them? Is it for some sick thrill? I think that's the only real...
Primarily
Answer.
it's a thrill, yes. I haven't really felt the same ecstasy, but I do like it though.
Right.
But the better part of it, about 23 in, I went to a specific dimension and I learned something.
What?
You see, I don't eat the bodies. That's depraved. The souls, on the other hand,
Souls. They're animatronics, they don't have souls.
not in the traditional sense, but there is a facet of energy that gives all of us life.
True.
Oh, so you really are the same.
Yeah. Never said he wasn't.
That is more of a bit just for the way you want to kill people.
Well, again, I've tried killing others, but moons are the only ones that give me the same feeling.
I've had multiple sons tell me about you.
Yeah.
After whatever happens there happens, they come to me or I can rescue them and they tell me about you.
Yeah. Dawn is worse than Solstice. I think Solstice is like helping other sons in a sense, but still.
Moons who may have done bad to them. May have.
I mean, Solstice did help Sun make the decision to kill Nexus, which was the right option. But yeah. I mean, Solstice is like evil in a sense, but not as bad as like Dawn is. Dawn's just going around killing moons. Well, not all of them, but some of them. And who knows whose moon can be next?
Deserved it. And moons who are, what, changing for the better, I believe? Oh, yes, that too.
Well, changing for the better. I believe we've seen how that goes.
Let's not. You can just admit you like killing moons. To be quite honest, I don't care.
That is again the primary factor. But there is a sense of gratification. I'm helping a lot of sons.
But by killing your brother?
They're supposed to figure that out on their own.
Yeah.
For what purpose? To become violent? To
become independent, not dependent on some savior to come and rescue them.
I'm hardly making them dependent.
Oh.
And I'm not a savior. Most of them run like that one did.
That's one that you just rescued. You think they're gonna get better? As much as I hate to say it, some sons probably should just die along with others.
Maybe, but I don't like that.
Also, here's
No,
my question, though. Here's my question. Was Dawn created from the thing after the dimension wiping that Ruin did? Or was he always a thing? That's my question. I mean, we know that Solstice was a thing before and after. The dimension wiping stuff. But I want to know if Dawn could also be a result of that as well.
could spend weeks and weeks and weeks stalking and waiting, but that takes too long. It's not as fun. The longer I give them, the more these sadly intelligent, well, now empty husks
Ooh.
would have to discover me. And if they have a chance to discover me, they'll try to stop me, and it's simpler to cut it off at the hip.
At the hip.
There are some moons that I don't immediately kill. I do leave the fear.
Ooh.
Like the one you were so involved with.
Oh, that one.
He's aware of my existence now, and I believe he's quite perturbed.
Given
Yeah.
your track record, how long until you decide to kill him?
Quite honestly, I don't know.
Oh, please don't.
Well, then that leaves us at an impasse. I don't want you to go and kill that moon.
Good.
You need to leave that dimension alone.
Good.
I
Good.
don't know if I can promise to leave it completely
I'm
alone.
starting to like Solstice a little bit more now.
There's not going to be a bargain here.
I'm starting to like Solstice a lot more now. Like, we like, lots of the time we like dislike a lot of these characters, but like, then we just grow to love them. You know, like, kind of like a similar thing with Solar. Like, first, like, we didn't, like, some of us didn't, like, really care too much about him. Like, we were just like, oh, it's cool, it's a nice clips. But then, as time went on, we just grew to love him, you know? And, like, I guess it's, like, a similar thing with, like, other characters, like, Kill Code. Most of us hated him, but then we grew to like him, right? I feel like it's gonna be the same here with Solstice. I wonder if Solstice might have a redemption arc. I mean, I guess that was like a similar thing with like Ruin too, like where none of it, like some of us probably didn't like him as much, but then we just grew to love the British boy. And I guess all of us really liked Ruin. Dude, I can't speak today.
You know, you caused this, right? Referring to myself.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Not a manner. There wasn't really a son like me until you had that son do what they did. So now you come here after I've, in a different facet, done what you're doing.
Killing one moon is different than killing, what, 60?
Yeah, I say there's a stark difference between killing one out like to save your family and killing a bunch.
I am liberating sons the same way you are. I'm just not giving them a new home.
I don't care that you kill any other moons. Not too much. Be very honest, I don't think you're going to make a huge dent in anything at the end of the day.
Well, I don't know.
But that one moon in that one dimension, you are to never go there again.
Ooh.
Why?
Let's just say it's important. And if you were to do anything bad there, well, killing that moon, you know, it'd make things fall out of place.
Ooh.
Now, I could do the simplistic thing and say don't do it, or I can give you a threat that seems necessary at this point. But I think
Okay, so you're saying if Dawn were to kill Moon, a bunch of moons would die? Yeah.
that.
I've learned a thing or two.
At least not yet.
Oh, so you're saying eventually that one can die?
If you still want to kill him.
Again, I didn't say when I plan to kill him, if I even do. He's a fascinating one. No matter how much I think about it, I can't even bring myself
Julio,
to
the-
decide to
Your
slaughter
body's
him.
still moving.
Feed off of him.
I might be willing to try and help abide your cravings.
Oh,
At least in some way in terms of
I
that,
can
at
live
least.
without them. I just choose not to.
Just send him to a dimension with. Send him to a dimension with other moons. You know? You can just kill them all.
Need a holdover or something. I do what I do because I want to. I believe the main goal of what you did was for us sons to be free. And this is what I choose to do with my freedom.
Never thought I'd spawn anything like this out of the whole thing that I did. But suppose I shouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, you really shouldn't. Like you
And
said,
how about this?
some sons deserve to die.
Yes. Some moons do deserve to die more.
Also true.
Now, I'm still in the
Sounds-
camp that some of them should not be helped. So I might be willing to offer you something in exchange.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Instead of roaming around universes willy-nilly and hoping that you can find somebody that's bad enough to kill, I will help you choose targets.
So
The
what?
ones that actually deserve to die.
Okay.
You
Fair
trying to
enough.
make me some sort of bounty hunter for you.
Is that so much of a problem for you?
You see, actually, yes.
Can't hear this argument.
There are plenty of times that my moon would make me his errand boy. Do this, do that, or get hit. Get
Good, I think that's
locked
what it
away
means.
without charge. Be left with nothing. Unless I did exactly what he said. And, well, you say that you'll help me find targets. I'm sure in between those targets, he'll have a word or two to say about any other hunting I do. So, frankly, no. You'll do your thing, I'll do mine, and moons will die.
Yeah, I think you should think on it. There is at least one thing that you might want to deal with.
Oh,
If, well, to be quite honest, I won't be able to stop you really from going to that other dimension. But if you happen to, there is one thing that you can probably target instead of moon. And it's more or less the same at this point.
What
it's
is
that
it?
new sensation I felt.
So I believe you do know what I'm talking about.
I have an
Nexus?
idea. That's what happens when you feed off the energy of almost strictly moons. You sort of feel things. I'll go take a look. At some point.
Just don't kill that one yet.
Again, no matter how much I think about it, I can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah,
You
good.
might.
Maybe.
You might. And that's the thing I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Can't have you doing that yet. Though, at the end of the day, it could just remedy this by, what, turning you into dust?
You could.
Ooh.
But I'm sure a part of you does find a sick thrill out of the moons I kill.
The only time I wish you were wrong.
I'll take a look back there when I hit 100.
Fine. Good day.
Good day.
Wow.
All right. You've been
Well,
left immobile for a while. Let's feed off the rest of the energy. Glorious.
I do not want to get that image in my head of what that looks like. Anyways, that's it for today's video. So hit subscribe, hit bell to sing along, and then come see some more of the Sun and Moon show reactions. So I'll see you guys next video. Adios amigos.